Alright, we got to Alante's village in Agean, and now we are settling in, having a little bite to eat while everyone's getting ready, and getting some coffee.
Crepes.
It's brunch time on Sunday, so we're getting crepes. And it's still sunny and beautiful, and we'll see where the day goes. We are planning to go hike from here at Agean. We'll have to see how the afternoon goes, because we're here a little later than we expected to be. So we thought we'd be here at 10:30. After the Airbnb, 11:30-ish tops, 11-ish, and then unpacked, ready to go, and not quite worked out, but that's okay, because we're in no rush. The hike will be there tomorrow if it's needed, or well, it has to be tomorrow. See, it's there tomorrow, so we don't have a lot of time to see it. So we're gonna enjoy our coffee and our crepes, and then we'll see what happens. All right, we are heading out to the bus stop from Santorini. I think that's the name of the town. I gotta learn how to say all these places. Anyways, so we're gonna head to the bus stop, then we're gonna head to Fira, and then we're gonna hike to Agean. It's late afternoon. It's about 2:30 now, so hopefully, all in all, we get there about 6:30. Maybe in a less crowded area, maybe not in the whole quarter, all the but find a place to catch sunset, and then we'll have to walk 40 kilometers back in the night. Decide. I mean, we're just gonna have to find the right bus or take a taxi, one or the other. But yeah, we're gonna try it and see what happens. So our first day in Santorini, we are ready to go, and let's go do this. All right, the Hotel Atlantis, the official start of our hike to Agean. You ready for this? Hey, you wanted it. All I did was say, what do you want to do today? And you said, let's go on a hike. All the way over there in the distance. You see it? That's where we're going. Agean. Want to get a picture to show off your starting point before you're all sweaty and gross? No? This is what you look like before. Before a 10-kilometer hike. Alright, we just got through the craziness. That was the huge ass line for the cable car down. And take a look back. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna get walking, and there's the cable car. You ready to go? Alright, we gotta find like 600 liters of water to take with us. It is 3:30 in the afternoon, and the wind has died down considerably, and now I'm starting to sweat. So, but thankfully the crowds seem to have cleared out a bit, so hopefully it'll be quiet. Alright, we made it out to Fira, and now we're heading up to Miravili, and then out in the distance, Agean. We're like 10% through. Alright, Fira's following behind us, and Miravili's following behind us. We're about 10% through on this hike, another 6 hours, and we should get there. We may have to get a room though. I'm just saying, Jay's found one for just a mere $1,200 a night. I think we have enough Hilton points to cover it. And here it is. any Hilton points? Are you kidding? I'm broke. Alright, this is the last smoothie bar, and according to Sebastian's last smoothie bar and toilet. Alright, we are getting ready for our push towards the you're maybe 40% done. There in the background, you can see it. Maybe better than you can see me. If I just take one step into the light, maybe? Better. Anyways, so while my lovely bride finishes her limoncello and cools off her lemon ice cream, take a look at that. Not me, that's what's actually pretty. So we're gonna make a push there. Hopefully we can make it here. It's 4:15. You're saying to yourself, wow, you're 2 hours in, you still yeah, I know. It's a lot of stopping and taking pictures, and you know, I'll say that it's a maze when you go out there, so be careful. There's a lot of twists and turns here in Santorini. It's easy to get lost, and there's no signage that says this is the Agean. So Sebastian's video, great. Grease display, perfect. Shows the way, answers questions, finds you the right bathroom. We're near the second peak of the hike to Agean. Look at this view. You can see both the east and west coast of the island all at once. Amazing. And here we are. We've made it to the Agean village. Look at that. Beautiful. Catamarans and boats and super yacht have made it in time for sunset, as have we. So let's keep going. And here we are walking down what is the Marble Mile of Agean, where the fancy shops and restaurants are, in the most expensive town in all of Santorini, and possibly close to maybe all the Cyclades. I don't know, I've never been to Mykonos, but gotta imagine that considering how many people come here, how this is a hot spot for sunset, that it attracts a fair amount of euro. Babe, what do you think?
Beautiful.
Wait, I wasn't talking about me, I was talking about Agean.
Yes, of course. It's
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we're continuing our way towards the old town. Oh, geek cat! We're going to make our way out, and hopefully I don't get distracted by the cats. And we'll see what the crowds are like for the sunset, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be already packed at 6:37. El gato! I see. Alright, until we see each other at the madness of the wall. Alright, we're saying goodbye to Agean as the sun sets. very point, but that's okay. That's madness. This is just as much a beautiful shot you can get right here. Look at that. That's fantastic. You can see the sun just getting ready to hit the water. It's gorgeous. All right. We're going to make our way back to Arakatori. We'll talk to everyone later. Hey, cat. You're so cute. Where are you going? Just trying to make friends. Oh, gatto. Hi, cutie. Oh, where you going? Alright, we've landed in Pirgos, making our way to the castle. Oh yeah, bus stop, very bottom. So it's a climb. So we thought we were done with our climbing maybe yesterday, but here we are again. So, highest point on the island. Yes. Wonderful views, we hope. Lots of kitty cats. Yes. Alright, let me check my map. Alright, we made it to the top of the Venetian Fortezza here in Pirgos, highest point we're going to get to on the island. Down there you can see Arcatiri, that's where we're staying. At the very tip of that peninsula is where we'll be enjoying our sunset cruise, watching the sunset over the Agean, Mediterranean, whatever. The Agean. Look at that. It's been cloudy all day, and so the distant items are, Thresa, the caldera. They're not quite as clear. You can see off in the very distance Ia, and there to the right you'll see Imiglioberi. Man, I can butcher anything, huh? Alright, so it's still pretty early for dinner, but we might do dinner. I don't know if we'll do a sunset dinner. It all depends. There's a few places around here we want to check out. I guess we probably should have did that before we climbed all the way up here first. But someone was in a hurry to get to the castle. Me. Wow, look at those faces of disgust. Did y'all see that, fam? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Such a face of disgust. Oh, that's a beautiful face. Now watch, flip the camera around. Oh God, I can't show that face to children. Oh my goodness. Anger. The venom. Alright, we're gonna look around here. I'd like to get the drone up. I'm just kind of worried about the wind in Santorini, but I read other people putting their drones up, but I don't know. I've got the Mini 3. It's 249 grams, and I still feel like that's like pushing it. But it was kind of windy out in Balos too, so.
You brought your drone?
Let's see what we do. Alright, another angle. We got on top of the Holy Trinity Church. Please don't hate me. This is crazy. Look at that. The wind up here whips around. Couldn't get the drone up, locked out. Didn't realize the airport's right over there, so probably too close. Also, being a historical site, probably not allowed. I get it. I understand. And maybe for the best, because where I was trying to launch, it wasn't too windy. But once I got out here, it's like really crazy. And I still am worried about my Mini 3 handling this type of wind. So anyways, look around. That's crazy. This is a great hike up. A lot easier to hike to here. But the views are fantastic up here. You got to come up here into Burgos, get up to the Venetian Fortress. A lot of rubble, and there is no signage. So download your walking directions, have your GPS, and get ready to twist and turn through the alleyways. Alright, just a simple shot in here at Agean village. We've been at these places over the last couple of days. Agean Cafe and then Portobello, all were really good. Super great food, great prices, friendly staff. I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Love the hospitality, the beauty, the quaintness. You know, just kind of these little village cafes are, you know, some of the best places you're going to eat, particularly in Greece, where you have Fira and Ia, and certainly there are a number of upscale restaurants there in the tourist areas. But you know what? You can't beat this. There's the Venetian Fortress in Akrotiri at night. It looks really nice lit up like that. Did not expect to see that. I don't think I noticed it any of the other nights. What's she doing there?
Why are you?
Here are some pictures we have from a sunset tour we booked on the next to last full day of our stay in Santorini. Unfortunately, a strong storm stirred up right before sunset, and we didn't get to experience it. Based on the sunset we saw in a few days earlier, it would have been spectacular. Alright, it's our final few hours here in Santorini. We are at the Venetian Fortezza here in Akrotiri. Our final hike trek of the day of the trip to Santorini. So a good time. Yep, the weather was, the first day was perfect, I think. I mean, it's hot, but it's clear skies. It's been a little bit overcast the next last 2.5 days. Update, our sunset cruise did not feature the sunset. It was okay going out, but when we were coming back to see the sunset part, yeah, the seas got really choppy, really bad. A lot of pitching, a lot of swells, a lot of wind, a lot of water spraying up on the boat, cloud cover, and unfortunately we did not get to see the sunset. So I was very disappointed at that. That would have been one of the highlights of our trip so far, but there's still plenty of time to make many more memories, and that will never be our last opportunity. So, what do you think, babe?
Yep.
There she is. She's trying to.
Next island, access. We'll make more memories.
Oh yeah, you know what she means, guys. We'll make some more memories. Yeah, I do mean biblically. So, all right. So that view was amazing, even more so when the sun's out. So, all right, our next stop is Naxos. Alright, watch your step. Here it narrows pretty well here at the Agean Venetian Fortezza. Oh, yeah. Trash from people. That's terrible. But look how the amazing thing are the homes that are built into the walls of these fortresses. And the fortresses weren't repurposed. You know, at one point they were lived in, and then over time, as they degraded, they were repurposed, but never completely torn down. So I have no idea where we're going, because I'm not even sure this is actually a real path. We're walking behind some homes here. This is like an alleyway along the lines of the Fortezza. My apologies to all the Venetians out there. But you can just see it's a shame how some of this ends up in such, just kind of stuff that gets left behind these historical places. So I just want to get some rest, and all you people keep coming by my place. So it's actually a cutie. Oh, bye. And we just couldn't leave Santorini without taking lots of pics of kitty cats. Next stop, Naxos.